Got another sample in for you guys today. This is the Yamazaki Bourbon Barrel from 2013 release. Hey, welcome back, Whiskey Questers, to another video of Whiskey Quest. You guys are new to the channel. My name's Antonio, and today, like I said, we're going to be looking at the Yamazaki Bourbon Barrel 2013 release, bottled at 48% ABV. This right here was donated to the channel by my good friend Frederick. He has an old YouTube channel called the Whiskey Pilgrim, but he decided to cancel that for personal reasons, and has another channel going on where him and his friend Emo, it's pretty much a live conversation about whiskey, you know. So that's what it's all about, is having a conversation with your friends, with your buddies, just talking about the whiskeys. So if you guys want to check them out, please do. The name of the channel is Adren Divided. So check them out. Also put it in the description below. Check them out, give them a sub, help him reach his goals. Pour some of this in this fancier glass, because this is going to be one of those whiskeys that you're not really going to find on a shelf just anywhere, and if you do, it's going to be going for a hefty price. Did a quick research online, and auction is everything I could find for this. So like always, you know, with Japanese whiskeys specifically, Jim Murray said it was whiskey of the year, so it's gonna go crazy, and then the boom happened, whatever. So this was not his pick for the year. The Yamazaki Cherry Barrel was the pick that he did for whiskey of the year. So that's the one that I've seen on YouTube. Lots of reviews on that actually, but this one right here, I couldn't find anybody else reviewing it, so I guess Frederick and me might be the only ones. And well, let's see if this whiskey is worth paying well over $1,000. I think the craziest amount I saw was something going for like around close to $6,000. So again, this is an NAS whiskey, so who knows really how old it is, but I think a minimum might be around 3 years old. And even then, I'm not really sure, because Japanese rules are a little loose around the edges. But word in the streets, yeah, the whiskey streets, is that they're getting tighter with their restrictions on what can be called a Japanese whiskey. So pretty cool they're doing that, and let's just see. Hopefully those rules loosen things up, and we can get back to affordable whiskey. That's actually Japanese whiskey. Again, this is a single malt, so that comes from one single distillery made of 100% malted barley. All right. God damn you, dog. Hey, get out of here. You're messing up my camera.
Well, you messed up my life with couch.
Stop messing with my camera.
Can I come up there?
Okay?
What?
Spot.
No.
Spot.
No. Fine. Give me a
Good
treat.
girl. Stay. All right, let's get back to the whiskey review. Sorry guys for that little interruption. So let's just dive straight into the whiskey and see what this has going on the nose, everybody. And again, Frederick, thank you so much, buddy. Ooh, for a Japanese whiskey, this is really oaky. Does remind me of a bourbon. That is crazy. Normally it just reminds me of a scotch, but yep. Vanilla, caramel. I'd say there's like a little bit of like red apples going on. Some lemon, wow. The longer it's opening up in the glass, I mean, the longer that it's in my glass, the more notes are coming out. Honeydew melon, that's a new one for me. Really nice and fresh. Maybe a little bit of toffee. And they're all light, so they're not just hitting you like wham, but They're there. It's making my mouth water, guys. All right. And some ethanol coming out at the end, but not too bad. All right, let's move on to the taste. Cheers, everybody. Oh, wow. Holy moly. Woohoo! All right. I was not expecting that much flavor. Kind of makes me go like over the top. So what I do, I just turn my head back. It's like a switch, you know? It just turns on, and no whiskey is a match for me. I just feel like I'm part of nature, you know? Oh, man. All right. Lots of spice going on. Some barrel influence definitely going on. Those caramel, vanilla, a little bit of chocolate going on. Some barrel char developing there. Wow. I mean, 48%. I'm glad they didn't bottle this at like 42 or 43 or even 40, right? All right, one more taste. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting, I think that spiciness is more like a cinnamon. A nice hot cinnamon mixed in with that char. Oh, delicious stuff. Wow. I do have a nice oily mouthfeel going on. Some cereal notes developing. Very delightful and enjoyable whiskey here. It's too bad, man. Too bad that these are going for way too much money. And I couldn't even see online anywhere that it would show me what the original price was going for. So I don't know. Anybody knows what they went for? Or even you, Frederick, if you see this, let us know how much you paid in your area. Maybe people can get an idea of what the original price was. Yeah, I'm definitely adding a drop of water to this and see what happens, because just never know until you try it. So just a little bit, because not much whiskey left in there. All right, so always try your whiskeys with a drop of water. It won't hurt. I mean, you know, it's like you're not gonna ruin it. I mean, it might get watered down. Maybe the flavors won't last as long. Which, by the way, this has a nice medium finish. Now that we're talking about that, I mean, those flavors are still hanging around. But like I said, just give it a try and see how it changes. That's the fun part about whiskey, you know? So let's see what we get on the palate with some water. I'm not gonna focus. Oh, never mind. A lot of honey opened up this time. Yeah. Everything's still there, but that honey, it's just, you can't be ignored. All right, on the palate. Like I thought, it does taste mellower, a little bit, you know, watered down. The spiciness, not really there this time, but that char got amplified. So I love my char. Nice, give it a nice smoky kind of flavor. That chocolate is more like a dark chocolate now because of that char. Yeah, like really, really flavorful there. Wow. A little bit of pears and apples. Now being able to taste those. But that char, guys, just got amplified. So my final thoughts on this. It's one hell of a whiskey. Too bad, like I said, it's gonna be secondary market. I definitely not worth $1,000. The most I would pay for this whiskey, I would say 130, you know, 140 at the most, but that would be tough because, you know, there's way other stuff that you would really, you know, you could get multiple bottles of other things that are just as good, you know, but just because it's a rare thing, it's hard to tell you guys. But I really do like it, and I don't know if I get a chance to ever have a bottle like this for a decent price, I think I would go for it, but not no $1,000. All right, I think that's enough. You guys get the point. So again, thanks again, Frederick. You guys check him out on YouTube, Dram Divided, and tell him Whiskey Quest sent you. So make sure you hit that thumbs up, share this video with your friends if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.